What's up, IBD Squad? It's your boy, I Be The One, and I'm here doing the commentary. Hit that intro.
Look inside of my soul and you can find gold and maybe get rich. Trying to keep it the vibe that only co-sign what radio does. And I'm looking right past.
Hello and welcome back, y'all. As I said before, I'm I Be The One, and I'm here doing a commentary. Today, I will be doing a review of Tyler Perry's The Haves and the Have-Nots. When I say Mr. Perry took us to the cliff, pushed us off, and left us hanging there, he did. I'm still scratching my head, y'all. I just don't know. I really love this show, The Haves and the Have-Nots. I really love it. I really love the casting. I love the characters. I love the idea, the whole idea of the show. This season, Tyler Perry had us on the edge of our seats, y'all, with the 4 deaths and people, just Benny getting in trouble again, Wyatt setting him up. Like, wow, y'all, I'm just lost for words. This is why I want to work with this man. I want to work with Tyler Perry, man. He's just so full of creativity. Let me just say that. He's just full of creativity. I just love the story. I love where it's going. I love the character growth. I love the plots. I love it all. First point I wanted to touch on is Wyatt. Wyatt is really getting on my nerves. He's like a damn sociopath. He does not care about nobody but himself. It's funny how every time he does something, Benny Young gets the end of the stick, if you know what I mean. He got high off of crack or methamphetamine and ran Benny over, and now he's killed someone or assaulted someone, and Benny's gonna take the fall. I just don't like that. I do not like that. Like I said, Wyatt just doesn't care. He's even said he hates his parents. You hate your parents and they've given you that life, that cushy, rich life or whatever, and they're always there to bail you out, and you're always calling them. So how the hell do you hate them when you're always looking for them for help? And if you think about it, Wyatt is the main problem behind all the stories. He's the only reason this trial is looming over Jim and Catherine's head. As I said before, when he ran over Benny and that little girl Lizzie, he went to jail for that. He was going to go down for that. So this is the problem behind the whole main story of The Haves and the Have-Nots. Wyatt is the antagonist. He's the main problem behind the story. In truth, he's nothing but a spoiled rich kid. Another point that I wanted to touch on is Catherine. I'm just loving her growth. Like her growth, she's developing a conscience. She's developing something that wasn't there before. Like, pretty much snooty rich people think they can get away with anything, but Catherine no longer wants to. Sure, she's protected Wyatt all his life behind the stuff that he's done, but now she's starting to get a conscience about it. She's starting to open up and do the right thing after so many years of being in the dark. Her son Wyatt has been saying for a long time he wants both of his parents to die, and she's getting sick of it. She's getting sick of bailing his ass out of trouble and hear him say that he wants her to die. If she dies, who gonna bail your ass out? I also feel like Catherine is doing this because she's sick of Benny suffering at the hands of her son. She's sick of everything that Wyatt put the whole Young family through, with Benny being in a coma. They don't know if he was gonna live through the first season. She's just sick of it. She's sick of what her son and probably her husband is. For her to do this, I applaud her. I really do, because I'm like so proud. People want to protect their children from forces to harm them, but yeah, Wyatt is more of a threat to himself than anything else. So yeah, bravo. I'll give her kudos for that. I also want to touch on the fact of Benny. I do not like him. I'm sorry. I like the actor Tyler Lepley. He's really good, but Tyler LaPlay. I'm sorry. I said Lepley. I wouldn't believe that he's 22 though. He's supposed to be 22 and Candy's 26. I don't buy it. So far as Benny, I don't like Benny. Benny's just a big ass crybaby. He's always on his mama's titty. Forget my language, but he's always on his mama's titty. He needs to get off. and let her date, let her be her, let her find her individuality, let her find her woman, embrace her womanhood. But no, he's right there on her leg the whole time. One thing I don't like about Benny is he's hard-headed. His head is hard as hell. His friend Mitch told him everything there was to know about his family and borrowing money from them, but he still did it anyway. He must not have seen all those movies about the mafia and gangsters and borrowing money and favor owed, eye for an eye. You get they out there, gazers out. Come on now. Benny needs to grow up. He bones everything that walks. I'm like, wow, you really gonna bang that pregnant chick? Are you serious? I mean, yeah, she's hot, but damn, she's pregnant. You're gonna be poking the baby. For me, you can't really be mad at Mitch for how he's treating Benny now, because he's already told Benny. He gave Benny several warnings about this, about borrowing money from the Malones. You can't mess with the Malones. They're tight-knit. And another thing, I don't like Mitch either, because he's a bitch also. Not the actor. I love the actor. He does a great job. But so far as Mitch, man, either you in or you out. You can't just call on your family when you get in trouble and think that you're not in. You lucky that your family is very lenient, because any other family like that, they say, no, your bitch ass is in. You in, hell, you in by default. I really think that Mitch thinks Benny killed his uncle because he remembers that lime and rope that he had at the tow yard to bury Quincy. So that's probably on his mind. I really do think that's on his mind about, you know, the fact, is Benny a killer? Is Benny a murderer? Did he do this? I think he did try to kill my uncle. And then another thing, when I first seen the show, I always assumed that Benny was older. The way he would be talking to Candace, as if like he was over her or something like that. Like that scene where they were in the hotel or whatever, and she was tricking, and neither one of the tricking. He just started yelling, and she started being like kind of submissive. She doesn't act like the older sister, but come to find out, she is the older sister. Hannah admitted to having her first and Benny second. Oh, cut it out. Moving on, Candace killed Oscar. Damn! I didn't see that coming. Oh my God, I didn't see that coming. She's coming up in the elevator and she doesn't notice he's standing there when the elevator's open, which is dumb to me, because when the elevator's open, you are going to look and see if somebody's getting on. It's just a social norm. It's just human nature. But she didn't look. So he's standing there. He sees her. He's like, you bitch. Grabs her, starts wailing on her, beating her ass in the elevator. Shit. I'm like, fight back. You beat that nigga ass with a pipe one time. Fight back. Come on. No, she didn't. She took it. So then after he whoops her ass on the elevator, he carries her to the room. People walk by. He utters the word, oh, she's drunk. Let me just get her to the room. She don't even try to utter the words, help, help, or rape, anything to get her some help. No, he takes her in the room, throws her on the couch, beat on some more. Where is it? Where is it? And then she's trying to get his attention. Listen to me. Listen to me. Like she had a plan and she did this for them or something. But no, that's where I thought it was headed. No, it wasn't headed there. He wouldn't listen, so she pushed his ass out that window. I don't know how many stories, but that building is tall as hell, but he's confirmed to be dead. Melissa jumped off the roof. Oh my goodness. Another great actress in this series. I really like her. How she does and everything. She can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh, she did amazing so far as acting wise, but it's so sad that this character had to die. I was hoping, you know, she developed on you know, into the series or whatever. I didn't want her to have Jeffrey's baby, but I was just hoping, you know, she'd develop on, she'd become like a permanent member, like her family would be introduced into this series. But no, she's gone. Poor Melissa, she killed herself all because she was tired of Veronica. She even said before she jumped off the roof, I'm sick of you, bitch. Poor Melissa, she did all she could. She was a nice girl, just trying to help her family out. Of course, I wouldn't pimp out my womb, pimp out my pregnancy to help my family. But that's some bullshit right there. But it makes for an interesting story. Oh, look, I had to do a little cliffhanger of my own. So sorry, y'all. I had to split the video up into 2 parts because it was so long. I had to keep y'all attention somehow. Please stay tuned, like, favorite, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, I Be The One Comedy, and subscribe to me on YouTube, I Be The One. Thank you and love you guys.